Hello, 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 guys. It has been a minute since I've done one of these videos. I just came back from my morning walk. And for those of you that may or may not know, I am no longer in the States. I am in Mexico. And I am staying in a condo here. And yeah, I figured, why not? Why not share with you my morning cool down? I think I'm trying to figure out the last time I did this. Definitely when I was still in New Orleans. And yeah, let's just dive in. And kind of how I do these, you can follow with me. It's going to be short, it's going to be sweet. I am doing this next to the sofa here, this little love seat, because at the end we're going to do something really sweet because I can't wait till I actually do this. So make sure you have something you can like throw your legs on top of so you can use your bed or you can use your sofa as well. Okay, so we're going to start out with just child's pose. Let's just dive into that. So go on and come onto your hands and knees. And the knees are going to bend. You're going to drop your hips towards your heels. And again, this is a cool down, so you can use this. Ouch. My hair is braided. So there we go. All right. So don't talk about me. So you're going to drop the hips towards the heels. The knees can go wide or the knees can stay together. And your forehead is just simply going to rest. Welcome back to our this week. It's all about choosing one clear next step. I have no idea just what happened. Now, I think my computer turned off by itself. Hold on, give me a second. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That is freaky. And when I talk about choosing one clear step, I'm definitely saying don't try to choose. Okay. Do I have a ghost up in here? I don't know. I did some cleansing yesterday. My laptop is open right here on the kitchen counter. We're just going to let that go. But yeah. All right. I'm going to leave that in. That was wild. I don't know if you guys heard that when that clicked on. Okay. Coming back into child's pose. Drop the hips towards your heels. And we're just going to pause for a moment. Oh, my right knee is doing something weird. There we go. And just melt. Take some long, deep breaths here in and out of your nose and just feel into the moment. Just relax. And so I have been out of the United States. I think I left in, not think, I know I left at the end of September, 1st of October. I went to Jamaica, I had a retreat in Costa Rica. The hurricane happened, and I ended up popping into New Orleans for a quick hot minute and then going to Costa Rica. And then after Costa Rica, I came to Playa for about 2 weeks, and I really enjoyed it. Go on and walk your hands over to the left side. So you're stretching out the right side of your body. Okay. So I was in Playa for about 2 weeks, and then I had to go back to the States to teach at Kripalu over Thanksgiving, which was really nice. Make sure you're taking long, deep breaths in and out of your nose. You can walk those hands a little bit further if that feels good. Really stretching out the right side of your body. Keep that right hip heavy. One more breath here. Then go ahead and slide those hands all the way over to the other side. So now you're stretching out the left side of your body. This is my tight side. Oh, tight left hip. And then after Thanksgiving, I returned to Playa, decided to stay about a month or so, a little bit over a month. It was great. Spent New Year's with Lakeisha, who's always with me. It's my sister. So that was really nice.
And then after the new year, I continue to spend some time in Playa. Going to walk your hips back to the center for a few more breaths. I'm going to float my palms together, inch my elbows out, and just get a nice little stretch through my triceps and my upper back. Let the heart melt. One more breath here. All right, let's come on back up. Give yourself a moment to reset. And then probably like about 2 weeks ago, I was in Jamaica. So I flew to Jamaica. I was a guest instructor for a retreat. I spent time with friends, just kind of hung out there for about 2 weeks. And then I returned to Playa in actually about 4 or 5 days ago. I'm just rocking my hips from right to left. And if you want to do a few cat cows, that might feel nice. And of course, after about 2 weeks in Jamaica, I flew straight back to Playa. And now I'm going to be here for a few more months. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You're probably wondering why Playa. So there's a couple of things. Go in and swing those legs out. We're going to fold forward. I'm going to open my legs wide. I think I want a nice wide leg stretch. So legs are wide. Wide is comfortable for you. So don't go too wide. Yeah, don't go too wide. And just go in and fold forward. So one of the reasons that I love being here, one, Cancun is probably one of the biggest, I think it's the biggest travel ports where people come into in the world. Like, it's pretty huge. I mean, there are flights that are direct coming here every single day. Like, it's constant, like it's nonstop. Every time I fly in, it's like the airport is insanely crowded. Right now it's high season, so yeah, when I landed last week, or I think it was last Thursday, it took forever for me to get my luggage. Super crowded. But that makes it easy. My mom is 82, so it'd be great if I was like in Africa, or, you guys know I love Zanzibar and Bali or somewhere like that. But my mom's 82, so I still want to be kind of close, but not in the States at the same time. So I'm kind of hanging out here because of that. It makes it easy. I also have a couple of summer trips I need to make in June and July, so I still want to be kind of close for that. Go on and lean to the right side and left side. Actually, I'm doing this opposite, so I'm just gonna dipping in and out, side to side. Just kind of doing what feels good right now for my body. And the other thing, you guys know, bring those legs together, give yourself a nice squeeze. You guys may know, I do not freaking drive. I know how to drive. I know how to drive, right? I know how to drive. However, I do not like driving. So I love walking, and I love being in a walkable city. That's one thing that can be a little challenging when I'm in Jamaica, is that I do need a car. If I'm definitely out by the beach, or if I'm not in Montego Bay, which I don't want to stay in Montego Bay anyway. I love staying in Kingston. I have friends in Kingston, which is great. But typically when I'm in Kingston, I'm staying up in the hill. And so I still need some transportation. If I'm staying like in the city, like downtown Kingston, I don't, but I don't walk around there too much. But anyway, that's a whole nother story.
And if I'm out in Treasure Beach or Negril, this is a nice little squeeze. I still need a car. Still need transportation. But here in Playa, I don't need that. I can walk wherever I need to go. I can walk to the grocery store. If I need to take a quick cab somewhere, I can. It's easy to grab one. So everything is so convenient. I kind of like having that convenience because I don't want to have to deal with a car. All right, let's do some windshield wipers. So go on and drop your hands behind you and just rock those knees from right to left. Nice. So today was kind of hot. You guys kind of see what time is it right now? It's like 10:50. The sun comes through where the condo where I am staying, the sunlight comes through strong. So I keep the blinds closed because it will heat this place up. All right, come on back to center. Swing those legs out in front. Give them a little shake again. Maybe give your body a shake. Oh, la la. Shake those arms. And then you can grab your feet, grab your shins, grab your ankles, fold forward. My legs are about hip bone distance apart. Go on and fold forward. So again, it's kind of nice being here. It's a great community. I've met some really nice people. Now I'm gonna just share just some serious honesty here. Well, I'm always honest, but just something that I haven't really shared with very many people. The one thing that I've enjoyed about being here is that it has been so easy to connect with people. And just the kindness. I mean, there's a huge expat community, tons of black and brown communities, women communities. Like I'm on a chat with like I think probably 2 or 3 groups, and just people are just so warm. The other thing is that I've met just some amazing women that are just genuine, and that just is so refreshing. And yeah, it's been easy to connect with people here, and I like that. It feels good for my soul because living in New Orleans, I really only connected in the matter of 2.5 years. I connected with 2 people, and really one was probably one strong connection was another yoga teacher. He was so amazing and just a dear friend. I mean, he was there. Oh my God. He was there when you guys know that when I had to release Sebastian, my little baby. He went with me 2 or 3 times to the doctor or to the vet as Sebastian was doing his own little moments of transition. And then on that final day, he was with me the entire day, just supporting me, just being a good friend. And yeah, I'm really, really, really thankful for Josiah being just an amazing friend in New Orleans. And then, of course, I have my family, right? My cousins and all the ones that are in New Orleans, which is great. But coming here, if I want to be alone, I can be alone. And when I want to drop in to connection, if I want to go out, I can do that. If I want to go take a ice plunge with the girls, I do that, which I've been really enjoying, like our little ice plunge meetups and connect and yeah, go have brunch, take a walk on the beach with them, chat it up, go explore. I mean, it's been great. And then when I want to create, when I need to work, I'm right here in my little condo. All right. We're going to do a little spinal twist before we put our legs up. Take a sip of water first. Okay. All right, come onto your back. And bring those knees in. And just give yourself a nice little hug. I think I missed the posture. I didn't instruct you guys on doing anything, but hopefully you were looking and you saw what I was doing. Or maybe you're just kind of moving around in your own way, which is cool. It's all good. Feeling a happy baby coming on, so I'm going to go and grab my outer edges of my feet and rock into a nice little happy baby. Just feeling really, really, oh my God, I'm feeling so blessed right now. Extremely grateful for my life. There is so much happening in the US right now, and it's very sad. Makes me angry, like all those things. So, in this moment of expressing a little gratitude, I'm going to send some blessings to Minnesota. I'm going to send some blessings to, and some protection, spiritual protection, and to all those individuals, children, women, men that are in detention centers that have no business being there. Lower your feet, take your arms overhead, and just allow yourself to be open in this moment. Open to receive the blessings and all that divine love and energy that rests in your heart, that moves through your body, because you have the opportunity in this moment to move, to breathe, to connect with me, right? This is a blessing for us to be together, but not everybody is in that place, is in a safe space. So let's send care, let's send love, let's send protection to them. Let's also send some powerful protection and strength as well to those that are out there in the streets doing the hard work. That are advocating, that are providing support, and that are putting their lives on the line for humanity. And bend both knees and go on and drop the knees over to the right side. Arms open wide. Nice little twist. Deep breath in and out of your nose. And know if you want to take some exhales out of your mouth, you're totally welcome to do that. That might feel good in this moment. Twisting is perfect for detoxifying, releasing, wringing out. So anything that you may be holding on to in this moment, just let it go. Exhale. I lost count. So let's go and sweep it over to the other side. Breathe in and exhale. A few more breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale. And come on back to center. And hug those legs again. If you want to like shake it out, you can shake it out. Actually, this feels so good. I'm going to shake the legs out. That squeeze was nice. Compress my abdomen. But I'm going to take the legs up. I'm going to shake them out. And then just kind of drop my heels to my hips. Little tap. And as I was lying here, I was thinking, I need to share something with you guys. So one thing that I started doing when I did my first 2 weeks in Playa is that I would pull some affirmation cards. It's just a beautiful way to kind of like set the tone for the day. And this morning before I went out for my walk, I grabbed my cards. Now, I use these cards, hold tight, I use these cards when I teach workshops and stuff. And so the cards, the reason I love this deck is because, and I'll leave a link below. I love this deck is because they have two sides. And so you can tap into the energy and the essence and whichever one feels good, but they both are really beautiful. So this one that I pulled this morning was, I trust that I am on the right path. And then the flip side says, I put my energy into things that matter to me. I trust that I am on the right path. I put my energy into the things that matter to me. Take a breath on that. Exhale. I place the card right here on my mat. And if you're curious about this mat, this is an aura mat. I don't think I've ever talked about this, but this is an aura mat and it is Ayurvedic based. If you don't know a lot about Ayurveda, come onto your backs, by the way. If you don't know that much about Ayurveda, I'll leave a little link below with a couple of things. But I did an Ayurveda, like a week-long training program. You're going to throw your legs onto your sofa or onto a chair or onto the bed, and then you're going to lean back. So sometimes, I mean, years of like being athletic, being a dancer. Also, I've always been somewhat flexible. My hips can sometimes get unbalanced. Also, I've experienced concussion, which compressed my spine, and then that energy flowed down into my hips. So from my neck, it's all connected, moved into my hips. And so sometimes my hips get a little unbalanced. And this is a really, really great way to help to release some pressure from the lower back. It's a great way to let go. The other way, I'll just show you guys really quickly. The other thing I do sometimes is that I'll only have one leg up and then I extend the other one off to the side. So if you want to do that and then switch it up, that also creates balance in the hips. So whatever feels right. I'm going to do 2 today. I'm feeling pretty balanced, so I'm just going to put the legs up, let the hips become heavy, place my arms on my mat, take a couple of deep breaths. And again, just kind of go back to that aspect of Ayurveda. I'll include a link about Ayurveda below. But this mat, the aura mat, This particular one is balancing and grounding for kapha. And so my dosha, which is my energetic flow, right, in Ayurveda, I'm a pitta kapha, so I have a lot of fire, but I also have a lot of earth, earth, wind, and fire. So I have earth and fire. I have a lot of fire, a lot of energy. And it's important for me to drop into that kapha space. So, especially with all the traveling, I have lots of mats that I had in New Orleans, right? In DC, right? When I in New York, right? I had like so many yoga mats and I would use them for various things. But when I got ready to move into this spiritually fly life, right? Really moving around nomadically or and finding where I want to drop in and land, I felt it was really important to bring a mat that was going to support me in grounding. And I was like, yeah, my aura mat. My aura mat will travel with me. So take a couple of deep breaths in and out of your nose as you chill here. If you don't have anything to put your legs on, no worries. You can just lie flat. And maybe allow your thoughts to go back to that card that I pulled. It's somewhere. There we go. And I will read it one more time. I trust that I am on the right path. I put my energy into things that matter to me. I trust that I'm on the right path. And I put my energy into things that matter to me. Your arms and hands can rest wherever you want them to go. And you probably hear some chatter in the background. It's just my neighbors moving about. They're probably going to the beach. Because again, I said it's high season. And if it feels nice, you can place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, and just breathe in and out. Know that you are on the right path. As life moves and shifts, there will be changes. The key here is as you move through those transitions, you move through those shifts, allow yourself to be fully and completely present with your breath. And know that your intuition, your inner guide will direct you on the right path. Know that you can stay here as long as you like. But whenever you're ready, you can get up. Stay soft. Stay grounded. And always stay spiritually fly. Have a great day, guys.